Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Funboxing Friday. Yes, I have some packages here and in the comments we have decided that we're gonna call it Funboxing Friday because I'm not good with coming up with good names. So I was just like, yeah, it's a kind of an unboxing Friday, but like that sounds good. Let's have a nice Funboxing Friday. And I picked out 3 big packages which all came here from the same person. If you are for a little bit longer already on my channel, then you might have heard the name Mikuru. She is a toy collector, same as me. We have like bonded over, you know, in the comments or like on Instagram, etc. And I have bought like stuff from her. She's a little bit more of a reseller. Often also goes to flea markets and gets stuff for herself, but also gets stuff that she's just thinking of other people might be interested in. And she often asks me first, so that's really cool. And this time I did not just like buy stuff off of her, but also we kind of traded a little bit. So all the stuff is a little bit of a mix of I gave her some of my items, got something back, but also then the value on her side was a little bit more. So I gave her also a couple of things like money-wise back. So I don't remember which of these packages was the first one because I think they have been accumulating here since February or something. I don't know when the first one came, but like one is big, one is middle size, and one is like smaller. So let's just start with the big one, I guess. So I remember a couple of things that should be in there, but I probably have forgotten a couple of things. So let's see and just start. What's in there? So this one, let's see, I have already opened up and I already see something. Yeah, that was also in there. Sure, that was a big part of the trade. Why did I forget it? But anyways, at first some bubble wrap and ooh, I see something very pink that looks like Barbie. I don't remember that being in the trade or in the items that I know of. And there's a little note from her. Let's see. Freue mich über unseren Tausch. Knuddler Anne. So look at this. So she always has the cutest paper. So she just says she's happy about our trade. Cuddle Anne, that's her real name. Mikuru. I refer to her as Mikuru because I think also on the social media and on her like Kleinanzeigen, oh, I don't know, Kleinanzeigen probably not, but on her Vinted, etc. That's more her name. Let's just start with a Barbie thing I see. Oh, I love it. It's a Barbie journal and I love them so much. This one I don't have, it's a later one. 97, 98. Oh, look at that. Hula hair Barbie. And these magazines are like so good sometimes for just going through them and being able to identify fashions and stuff like that. I mean, I have websites that help me, etc. But like sometimes it's just like the easiest way to go through them and like, that's the dress that I just found or something like that, you know? Oh, I mean, 97, 98, a little bit later than my typical like main era of Barbie collecting, but it's still good. It's still so beautiful. So, oh my goodness, thank you. And I have to say I have more issues identifying like fashions from that era than I have from the early 90s or late 80s. My brain is much more on that decade and I know so much of that when I have like a fashion piece that I kind of can identify as being like very late 90s, I have so much more issues finding out what it is. And that will help. Oh, I love that. And I mean, just look at that. Oh, and the back side. Oh my goodness, that looks just like a birthday party Barbie festival. I don't know. I have to read through it. Is it German actually? It's even one of the German ones, yeah. I know that other countries also had similar things. I'm not sure if they were called Barbie Journal or something else, but it's like essentially a merchandise magazine. Oh, I have this doll, I just don't have the fashions. That's the Angel Princess Barbie. Okay, very good start, but I see something else that was a big part of the trade. Toy Story items. Oh my goodness, can they squeeze? No, they don't squeeze, but these really look like the aliens from the movie. And I love having Toy Story toys that are really movie accurate, the correct size, the correct material, etc. And I currently only have like one big alien, I have a couple of smaller aliens. And she, I think, found them at the flea market like that day when we communicated, and I was like, oh, and she was like, do you need them? How big are they? I think these are kind of really accurate to what the aliens in the movie look like. It would just be very, very cool if I would find a third one of that. So yeah, I might not talk about that too much on the channel, but I am in fact a huge Toy Story fan. It's one of my favorite Disney kind of franchises, if you want to call it like that. Because, I mean, it combines everything I love. I mean, Disney, animation, the movies are just so good. The characters are just so good. And it's about toys, playing with toys, toy collectors, you know, resellers, stuff like that. Toys, like being given to another generation. Like, it's all I love. And then these amazing characters and even real toys. They don't stand up really well. Let's lay them down. And I can see that there's a little Rex in here. This is actually like one of my favorite characters, and I don't have a big Rex. That's what I want. I like have a couple of the bigger ones. I have a big Buzz. I have a big real size Woody, etc. Rex is really huge. So this is cool. I don't think that it was included in the trade. You probably put this in just as a little additional piece. Thank you so much. So this can be now the little representation of Rex in my collection. Before one day I probably decide to pick up a big one. By the way, did you know that Rex was based on a real toy, the Dino Riders T-Rex? That has a very, very similar statue, and it's just not that green, but I mean, that would also be one, like the real one, the real Dino Riders T-Rex. I would love to have, but it's also ginormous and expensive, because Dino Riders is an 80s toy line. And yeah, that's here the big ticket item. I can see something else. Let's put this aside. That was like part of our trade. Another Toy Story item. Wow! Zerk! Is this box then empty? Yes. I don't exactly remember what I traded her for it, but like it was either my second Lil Miss singing mermaid or my PJ Sparkles horse. But this was also, she found it at the flea market, and it was probably not expensive for her, but I don't know. And like when she showed me these, and I was like, yeah, I would also like to pick up like some of the bigger ones. Also Zerk. Yes. Okay, so this is the original, you know, one from the Disney store. I have literally no idea what he is doing, if he has batteries in there. But he looks movie accurate, and it's amazing. I mean, since I have redone my shelves in my bedroom, I have more space for a bigger Toy Story collection, and he can go up there. Can he actually really fire these balls? I don't think so, but I mean, what I already can see is that this one turns, and he probably can say things because he has a battery compartment, and I have to really investigate what he is actually doing here. He can definitely move the arms, like he has real joints. You can see here, and he has he's on wheels, which is also like accurate. Oh, I love it. I mean, Zurg is not one of the main characters. He is more like just named in the first movie, and then in the second one we get to know him. There's also like, you know, he's the enemy of Buzz, and it's not one that was like high on my wish list, because I'm also, as I said, I'm also using want to have like Rex, and I want to have Bullseye, or Bully in German, so the horse. Those are more on my main like list that I want to really buy one day, to have like the big size versions. But like but like Zurg, like yes, he can definitely stand next to Buzz being the daddy. And I'm not gonna try it out in this video. Maybe, no, I don't think so. Maybe when I have the correct batteries, I can film something extra. I will put it in here how he works. But if not, you have seen him. We have 2 more packages. Let's get to the next one. I just had no idea what to push. Like, where's the on and off switch? There is none. This is just a button here. All he does is speak. So there is not like a moving function or anything that he has, other than what I already showed you here. Okay, so this is a mid-size package, and I don't remember if this was the first one. This might have been the first one, because I think this was our second trade. Well, like, it actually doesn't matter. Oh, I can see something sweet. Oh, by the way, there was something in the first package. I just put it aside because I wanted to get out Zurg, but I can see that there's very, very cute hair clip in there. Oh, I love it. This is like, yeah, this is really one of those like typical hair clips. I love to put them in my hair, more when I have my hair down, but like, thank you. Thank you. This is really, really cute, and I will definitely use it. This is something that I use very, very often for my hair. I'm not gonna really put it in now, because it's really not the tone of pink I'm wearing today. I have my hot pink items on, but let's put it on Zurg. Can you? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, what I can already see in here is obviously another note and something sweet. Ferrero Küsschen, thank you. I always try to not buy myself anything like sweet to have at home. Right now I still have stuff, because like last weekend, not last, but the weekend before, my friends were over, and then I obviously had stuff. So it's always for me so hard to resist, because I could eat this like all at once probably. I'm really a sweet tooth, but I should not have a lot of stuff at home, because it's actually not good for my stomach. I have a very, very sensitive stomach in terms of sugar, but if I just eat like 1 or 2 of them per day, that would be fine. I'm just most often not able to. I just eat more. But thank you so much. And I can see, yeah, I remember what was in here. Yes. As I said, she has always the sweetest like note paper from little twin stars here. And she essentially again wrote, thanks for the trade, because this was also trade. I think this was the first one. And she wishes me like all the best with all of my new stuff. Cuddle, Anna. Thank you so much. And now I remember, yeah, that was in here. There should be a couple more items. Let's start with this, what I can already see. Fashion pieces. Not for me, not for Barbie either. Let's put this somewhere here. You can at least see. Yeah, shoes for a Ken doll. White ones, because I'm always missing white shoes. I think I could probably put them on totally hair Ken, or I don't know. I also traded her like different Barbie shoes that she wanted and some Barbie items that I had double. So that, and this is actually not Barbie. It's still a Mattel toy line, a doll line. Can you already see what it is? It's bigger than a Barbie. Yeah, I do have this doll. Let's try and get her out. She's behind me. So maybe you can already guess what kind of doll it is. There she is. Because this skirt goes onto the Lil Miss magic hair. Lil Miss, the doll line from the late 80s, early 90s, the Mattel kind of gimmicky toddler size doll line that I have a couple of them behind me. I have recently showed you like my little Miss Magic jewels, where I added the crown and a couple of the jewels and the dress in a better condition. And this is also one that I found at a flea market. I think all of them are from flea markets. But she just had this piece on, which wasn't like really bothering me, because as the way she's standing, you can just see her up until here, but she was missing her skirt, and that's her skirt. So let's try it on. Yeah, fits perfectly. She's so late 80s, early 90s with these neon colors. There she is. So whenever you have something, you know, with these, with a heart and then these swirly things, for example, a comb or brush or something, you should always just remember, oh, it could be something from the Lil Miss line, because a lot of these Lil Miss dolls have this kind of sign somewhere. Now seeing this pattern, I think Mattel also made Barbie clothes out of this. I have something in mind from Fashion Packs. But yeah, Lil Miss magic hair, one of the Lil Miss line, one of the dolls from the first year of releases, because they started in '89 and the last doll was released I think in '93. So I think she is from that very first year. With I think the first doll with Lil Miss makeup, and there's also a triple change makeup, but she has the hair feature, so not the makeup changing, but she came with this, you know, kind of a apparatus where you put cold water in it, or like freeze it or whatever, and then you could like make her hair like this in warm and cold water. This changes just to blonde, and then you could use this apparatus to make it appear colorful, or just use it like on special places, and then it looks like she has colorful dots in her hair or whatever. So such cool and colorful features. Mine is now permanently with these hair colors, which I love. And now she has her skirt. She still doesn't have her shoes. She would have green shoes. So these pieces, like, they are not something that I actively look out for, but when someone has them and I can add them to my dolls, this is perfect. So I rarely find fashions for them at flea markets, or I don't recognize them. But when Mikuru had the skirt, I mean, she looks just already so much better. Let's put her here, although she's not really part of the haul directly, but I mean, you can really well like see her skirt. Okay, what else is in this package? Because there's more, I can already feel it. Let's grab this big thing here. It's a Keypers horse. Yes. Oh, it's more discolored than I thought. I think, at least, isn't it? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can restore this orange back to the pink color easily, because pink is something that you can get back to its like better, like not that orangey in a good way. some colors are more difficult to get back. Pink is always, it's okay. This is the last like Keypers horse, Keypers pony that I was missing from this mold. So yeah, this is a Keypers horse or pony. I think they are called ponies, but as they are way bigger than My Little Ponies, I always call them horses. I do have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 3 different versions. Like, you know, Keypers in general are a toy line by Tonka, where you would have secret compartments in their body somewhere. The bigger ones, this is a big one, would have a key, and then you could open up, for example, here. Oh, there is something. Oh, does it come with something? Cannot remember. It comes with a brush. Oh, that's so good. This is so good. I couldn't remember that. Anyways, you can imagine something similar to this, but with a key kind of thing, and then you could lock it up here. And I mean, this is the kind of thing of Keypers. The smaller ones are just more like piggy banks. And from this mold, so this horse, the one in the second wave, so the normal one with the purple and pink color, diamond, is like very, very common toy, very, very popular, very, very beautiful. I had 3 at one point. I think I have 2 still. But this exact mold was re-released in different colors. So for the third wave, the European exclusives, which were not released in the US anymore, we got 3 more colorways. And this one is one of the music Keypers. So you can see that she has this music note on the saddle. There were 2 music Keypers and 1 jewelry Keyper horse. And I still don't know really what the music Keypers were doing. My guess is that they were doing some music, maybe when you would brush the tail or something. And the jewelry Keyper horse obviously came with more jewelry pieces. They still, I think the key would still say diamond, because the horse mold, the first horse from the second wave, was the name that was called Diamond. But I think they, at the package, these didn't have any names anymore, so they are just referred to as music Keypers pony, and then gold pony and silver pony. This is the gold pony because it has the more of the gold like diamond in the front, and it has a gold note. The other one is the silver one. I do have the other one. It is a little bit like reversed, so it has like more yellow at the bigger part of the saddle, and the rest of the smaller parts are pink, and this one is more pink and then yellow. When you open this one up, you don't really need the key. You can also just go in there with the, I don't know, with whatever, with my nail. You can see this is more the real color, or at the edge here. So she will immediately, still today, go into retro briding status, putting like a Salon 40 cream, you know, hydrogen peroxide on her, putting her out on my balcony, and let's hope I can restore the color to a much nicer pink again. But even though like this, she looks good. Mikuru told me something is broken off, and I think this is the part that looked like wrapped around the tail. You can also see. So it would stand up a little bit higher, another like plastic part. And that's what kind of tells me, I think this is the way you would make music. You would probably, I don't know, pull it or whatever you would do with it. And then, because otherwise, why would this part exactly be broken? Yeah, so this was the last one missing from me. She had it, she said no, condition-wise, I think she wants to have it in a better condition. It obviously is missing the, what's it called, bridle around here. So the soft goods, and the key is also missing. But here's the brush, which honestly I couldn't remember right now that it was with her, which is so good. Keypers brushes, by the way, are super easy to identify because they say Keypers. There's more in the package. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, that feels like cassette tapes. Yeah. If you go to her Kleinanzeigen site, or also on her Vinted, I think, She often has cassette tapes for sale. She has so many, like, but I'm not really into collecting so many different series. But sometimes she has stuff that I'm collecting, and for example, she had some Wendy, and yeah, this one is so number 10. I think I have never in my life listened to. That's not one that I had as a child. Like, if you don't know, Wendy is like a magazine for horse fans, and I loved it when I was little already. There was a TV show and these cassette tapes, and I love them. I had like almost all of them, but I know that this one I never had. So this will be the first time I ever listened to this one. This one, number 8, Geheimnisvolle Reiterin. So this one I do have, but mine is kind of broken. I cannot listen to it. So that's good. I haven't listened to it to that one since I was a child, because since I got them back, my cassettes, that one's kind of broken. Okay, what else in here? I can see there's something big. Ooh, it's so colorful. I think that was something else. What was that? Oh. Oh. That looks like it has been... Now here, I found there's a little piece of broken plastic in there. Probably goes somewhere to this pony, I guess. Not? I don't know. I have to find out. But it's the exact color combination. Maybe it is broken from the tail. I mean, that would be possible. I don't know. Let's put it on the Barbie magazine and have a look at that. Oh wow, this is colorful. Holy ho ho. Wow. I love it. I didn't know that it would be this beautiful color. This is, wait, another Keypers horse? Nope. This is just very similar. You could even argue that it is a fakie of the diamond mold, because it's clearly it was like they were clearly using this mold and just changed it slightly, because it's a little bit smaller. We put them side by side, and like it doesn't have like the hoof. This one isn't up. Let's do it like this. All hooves are straight, and the back hooves are a little bit more bent to the front. So the position is a little bit different, and these can definitely move the head, and they don't have any like opening to open the saddle to store something in. And they are also not considered Keypers, because they are made by a completely different toy company. The toy company is called Lucky Bell, and they are kind of fakies of those. I think they were released around the same time. I mean, Keypers are a toy line from they started in 85, 86, and then also ran until 92. So this is one of the later ones, when they weren't even released by Tonka anymore, but by Kenner already. And I don't know at what point they kind of brought out these, so the company Lucky Bell, but it must be around the same time, late 80s, early 90s. And this toy line consisted only of these ponies, and sometimes they came in packaged with a doll. They are called like Musical Dream Pony. Even when there was a doll, I think it was just called Musical Dream Pony. Maybe it was called Musical Dream Pony and Doll. And the doll that was in there was more like a Lady Lovely Locks clone doll. So smaller than Barbie, more cutesy, more princessy, kind of iridescent fabric, something like that. Same as Lady Lovely Locks, or just cheaper. Or they also came packaged just as a pony. And there's way more like color variations of them. I have one of them. If you remember my, it was around Christmas, in my Vlogmas series, I unboxed one of them. It was a purple one. This one, I mean, look at the colors. I mean, this is a pink, and the purple, and the star, and the hair. The hair is way thinner than the other one that I have, because I have one where the front lock, so here you can see there is this one spot. The normal Keypers horses also do have this, so there's always this one front lock, which has like shorter hair. And I have one of these Lucky Bell ponies where the front lock has this completely other textured hair, which would change in water, like in cold or hot water would color change. So this must be definitely from a different series, so they were probably series, or like one of them was released with the doll or not. The hair is amazing. I guess that Mikuru already worked on it because it's so smooth. This one definitely also had one of those features where you could pull the tail and then it would make a sound, because I'm pretty sure of that because it directly says so on the boxes of them. It says that you have to brush the tail and then it would give a sound and would say thank you for brushing the tail. But also with these, I have no idea. I've never seen a working one. I've never heard what it really does. Oh, I love this one. Oh, look at them. I mean, face is very, very, very similar to the Keypers ponies. They always have a very strong red heart, which I always think they should have used a different color. My other one does that, does have that too. My other one has way more hair, so this is way less, and I don't have to work on it. It's so smooth. Oh, I love it. The only issue might be that, I mean, I might get one more Keypers pony up there. I don't know if I get two more of them up there, so maybe I have to rethink my display of them a little bit. Oh yeah, two of them in one package. I mean, different toy lines, so to say, but I love them. Okay, let's get to the very last package, which is kind of the smallest one, I guess, but it's still not a super small one. Oh, I haven't even opened that one. But okay, I can leave it down here. I mean, it's just a brown package from the outside. You don't need to see it in the frame. And I can see a lot of bubble wrap on top. And another note. Again with a cute like alpaca in the crepe design. And she drew a diddle mouse. That really reminds me of the old, like, you know, diddle note papers that we used to have. And she just says, like, greetings, ganz liebe Grüße von deiner Anne. So, greetings from Anne. Oh, yes. Okay, this I know, this I don't know. What is that? A Dornröschen? Oh, this looks incredibly cute. I guess this is sweets. Schokiss, Dornröschen, Figuren aus Vollmilchschokolade. Oh, I can see. I mean, doesn't that bring you already in the mode of, like, you know, I don't know, Lady Lovely Locks or like some of these toy lines? And it seems it's milk chocolate with figures like these. Wow. I mean, she knows what looks good. She is into the sweet Lolita fashion. Not only, she's also wearing like the darker side, so the gothic Lolita, but never seen that. I've never tried that. And there's something else. Ooh, that's something Japanese. Royal milk tea. Oh, this is like, okay, this is like powder, and when you release it with, probably with milk or with water, then you have a royal milk tea. And you know what? I love Japanese milk tea. I mean, it's sweet, it's not healthy or anything, but like royal milk tea peach and royal milk tea. I'm so excited to try them out. Wow, I mean, this is something that I would never really buy myself. I would even know where to buy it. She probably goes into, you know, those Japanese supermarkets or something like that. And okay, let's start with this. This is also very, very sweets related, although this time not edible. Can you already see? yeah, it's Cherry Merry Muffin accessories. So we've got one apron and two of the muffin, what is it called? Muffin trays. Trays, that's the word, a tray. Because I know from the first Cherry Merry Muffin wave, I always think I have almost everything because I have most of the dolls, but I'm lacking a lot of the accessories still. And she is a big time Cherry Merry Muffin collector. I think she probably has all of the dolls like complete with accessories and everything. And she had like a couple of like dresses, aprons, etc. And I was like, oh, which ones do I need? And I needed a couple of them. So here we've got an apron, just like a pink one, but from the ribbon, I think it should be the one from the second wave. That's actually just a guess because all of like the aprons that I have a different like ribbon attached to it because they are more like, I don't know, more like cottony, and this one is one of those satiny ribbons. It could also be, but no, I don't think so. It's probably just that this is from the second wave, which is good because I actually wanted this one for my second wave Cherry Merry Muffin. I have her for the longest time without an apron. And I mean, yeah, it probably is the one because look, this is her head and it has the same satiny ribbon as the little apron. So I'm very, very sure that goes to her. I found a couple of aprons here and there, especially last time at a flea market, but never a pink one. So Cherry Merry Muffin is such a cute toy line. They are these little, like, you know, small but a little bit chubby dolls. They were released, I think the first wave is from 89 or 88, and then 1990 or like 1990, 1991, I always forget. But they're also by Mattel, so another Mattel doll line, not Barbie, not Lil Miss. This time it's Cherry Merry Muffin. And I mean, they were scented. They had the muffin theme. Everyone had like a different like fruit also to it. Like here we've got the cherry, she's the main character. Most of them, you know, they came with these super, super cute, adorable little like A-line puffy dresses, and they had these muffin trays attached, etc. I have her muffin tray. It's a white one with, you know, pink muffins, and I have her head, and this is like the second wave is like for me very like harder to find. They are more expensive and there's less of them out there, but it's actually like probably my favorite wave because they added so many characters and like they have these heads. Oh, they are adorable. Amazing. Let's put her here, although, you know, she wasn't directly in the hole, just the apron. And then I have like these two trays. I mean, they are just like different colors, and then they have like, you know, chocolate muffins probably. They are one piece, you can just take them out. They are just like, ta-da. No, I don't smell anything anymore. Actually, I have almost none of my like Cherry Merry Muffin things smell like anything, so they were scented. And blue, that one should go to Berry, the blue one, which I mean I prepared. I could remember that these were in her package. So here we've got Berry, and now I have her tray. I think I have almost all of her accessories now because I also have her little companion guy. And I should have also the comb. Where is it? Here. That was, I think, the very, very first Cherry Merry Muffin item I ever found. The comb. This one of my pony lots back then in 2020 or something. So a pink one with the chocolate muffins, and that one should go to the original first wave Cherry Merry Muffin, here to her. And here with her you can see what the ribbons of the aprons from the first wave are more like. They're more like, you know, cottony. They don't look like though sleek, but this is the first wave cherry Merry Muffin. Her hair doesn't look like super good, but I mean, and this is her comb. I just put it in her hair. But now I could at least add her muffin tray. So that's always amazing when you can add little pieces to your already existing toys. So let's put these here and just keep the one cherry Merry Muffin in the picture here. Oopsie. Let's see what this is. It looks very flat and big. I don't know, probably these small accessories. Yeah, I think so. Ah, yeah. My Little Pony stuff. In case you were wondering if there would be any My Little Pony things in here. Yes, not a pony, but accessories. So I have a couple of harder to get pieces here. 2 combs, which are like pretty expensive, and also she wasn't like just giving it to me for a couple of euros. She also wanted a little bit more for them, which is understandable. They go for more. And we have a little white cat and one comb, brush more or less, and another item that are a little bit more common. Let's start with the little cat. Yeah, that's Catnip. She is in the same shape as, oh, she looks amazing. Wow. As Twinkles, the cat that came with a pretty parlor. Twinkles is orange. Oh, let's grab Twinkles. Ah, here, for example, the orange version. And when she's white, she is apparently called Catnip. Also came with a sort of pretty parlor playset, but with the purple one. So I don't know, sometimes also referred to as the grooming parlor. I think in the UK it came with then with Kiss Curl instead of with Peachy later on, but also I have a German purple pretty parlor that's just called Schönheit Salon. Maybe I can just take the camera. So up there, the one in the middle, the purple one, that for sure is the one where Catnip would be included. So, and she is same as the purple pretty parlor. I mean, most often you see the blue one. You can see it up there. That's the really common one. And the purple one isn't like rare, but it's not as common. And so is the white cat, which is why I don't have it yet. So I've never like really pulled the trigger on the white one, which is also always a little bit more expensive, but like, yeah, at one point I also wanted to get her, so I can then probably put her in front of the purple pretty parlor. So very, very, very good to have. No, she can go back into like somewhere here. And what about these? Yeah, here we've got one of the normal shooting star brushes. The color is, I mean, it's a pink, but it's one of the little bit purpley pink. So I guess it might be the one maybe that either came with the maybe the party gift pack, or it is not purple enough for that. I cannot really tell. Rain Curl came also with a similar one. So this pony here, it might be the one from her. But I think in Europe she was more released with actually with a like rainbow shooting star comb instead of with a brush, but like, I don't know. I just definitely don't have this color of this style of My Little Pony comb yet. And what do we have here? This is a rattle. Yeah. So this is one of the baby pony rattles. It's one of the bigger size ones. So there were smaller ones and bigger ones. I think very often the small ones came with the newborn twin sets. This is definitely a bigger one, and purple and white. I mean, it is missing this little, there was always this little elastic, like a little hair elastic it looked like, attached, that's missing. But I think it is the one that goes to the baby buggy. And so one step closer to really completing this. There it is. Because I've got a lot of the pieces to it. I've got the pony, I've got the, you know, pillow and the little bonnet. And this is the bottle, a baby bottle here, the purple one. And I don't think that I have the diaper yet. And also not every piece is like original, like this is not original. It's also not the original ribbon. Not the original lace, but very, very similar. I have the original lace, but it's super stretched out and yellowed. So I opted to stick with a reproduction lace that I made myself, like onto. And now here we've got the rattle. So always these small pieces, but when I find one of them and I know what it goes to and I kind of know I kind of need it, then I pull the trigger and buy it, especially if it's from someone that I know. Sometimes I'm like I've gotten a little bit lazy with like picking up or buying like pony accessories from like random people on Kleinanzeigen, or I don't know. I would like this and this and this little piece, and sometimes then I cannot see if the color is one that I have or not, so I've gone a little bit down with this. So not too many accessories, but when Mikuru has some, yeah. Let's go to these. As I said, they are a little bit more special. I don't have any in those shapes. So these molds were not used very often. And both came with like boy ponies. This is one of the grasshoppers. It's actually such a strange design choice. Like, why would you make a grasshopper onto a pony comb? I don't know. It's interesting. I never realized that. But the bottom part here looks just like the normal, like standard pony comb that came with first ponies and with a lot of them. And then you put a grasshopper on it. That one came with one of the Big Brother ponies. It came with Tex. It's one of my favorites. It's like Tex is my favorite boy pony. For sure. He's a cowboy. I love his color scheme. He looks like, you know, the hot desert sun or something like that. I don't know. I just really like that. And that's it. Yay! And yeah, you see it sometimes price-wise. Yeah, definitely not under 10 euro, I would say, for this one. And what about the other one? This is a race car. Kind of the same spiel, but I mean a little bit longer here. Wait, let me check. Yeah, so the forks or whatever these are called are a little bit longer. And it has a race car. It has the number 7 on it, and I think all of them have the number 7. It's the orange one, and this didn't come with the Big Brother pony, but with one of the Playtime baby brothers. So with a baby brother pony, so to say. So with a baby boy pony. So they also have these Clydesdale type of hoof. So they have the feathers around the hoofs. This one is also on the, you know, kind of ball jointed pony head, so like the Peekaboo baby ponies, but it's from the Playtime baby brothers. One of the 2 that was released in Europe, or not Europe, in Germany per se, because the whole like set was split up. It was released together with the Fancy Pants babies. But yeah, that's his comb. So this baby paws, and it feels always really good to have a pony item that I never had before in my collection at all, not just in this color or whatever. So I've never seen this like mold like right in front of my eyes. I've never touched it. So that's always amazing. And although I have kind of such a big pony collection, I'm still like my collection is this small in terms of what other people have in terms of pony collecting. So yeah, I think there should be one more item in the box, kind of elongated, and I think it's a Barbie. Oh, there she is. This is Ocean Friends Barbie. If you've watched some of my recent toy hunting videos, not even that recent, but whatever, I found the animal that goes to this Barbie. I have a couple more pieces. I always said like, yeah, at one day I will find the Barbie. I actually really like to find Barbies on my own out in the wild, thrifting at flea markets, etc., rather than like going online and just type in this and this Barbie and buy it, because it's not an expensive Barbie. You could just probably go to eBay and find it for like, I don't know, 15 euro or something. But I like to have the thrill of the hunt, and it's always more impactful for me. A Barbie is always more like worth for me or more important in my collection when I find her myself. So I'm always kind of resistant when someone shows me a Barbie. Hey, are you interested in that one? I'm like, yes, but I actually would like to find her. But in this case, it was like, yeah, why not? So I think even she wanted to gift it to me, so I don't think that I paid anything, or it was just kind of lumped into our like trading. And there she is. So Ocean Friends Barbie, I think release date 1996, so one of the more or less later late 90s dolls. I don't know if she was released in 1997 then, or she is like actually 95 and then released 96. But like, she, as an interesting feature, she has these black legs, and this is on her. So can she still? No, she can. No, she has different legs, so she cannot do the bend and snap feature. They are permanently in this position, but these legs are kind of color changing. So it looks just like she would have like a neoprene like diving suit on. And in warm and cold water, these would change to her normal flesh color and then to black. So this is kind of her special feature. She also said like, she is actually not in really good condition. I can see her hands. I don't know why children really like to chew on Barbie's hands. Do they really look like candy or something? But it's not. I mean, it's kind of bad, but in my opinion, it's not too bad, because her face looks really good. She would actually have pink earrings, so just like the normal bubble studs. And her hair is not cut, which is the most important thing. She has a couple of plugs missing maybe here, but like, yeah, that's what Mikuru said. She's really not in a good condition. I would gift her to you. So I found this little whale at the flea market, and then I also picked up these pieces. And this, I think I'm missing her flippers. I don't have the flippers, but at one day I will come across them, or I know there's other Barbie diving outfits that I could maybe use the flippers for. I can see her suit is different than mine. Is that also a color changing thing, or is that a variant? This is purple, mine is blue. Mine also doesn't have, like it had here, the Barbie bee on it. This one also doesn't have it anymore. This one also has a little bit of, you know, looks like ink or something on it. In that regards, mine is a little bit in a better condition, but mine is blue. That one's purple. I definitely have to like put her in hot and cold water or whatever in my fridge to see if that changes anything, or if maybe that's just a variant. This actually, this doll line, this Barbie line, had also a Ken. Ken came not with, you know, this orca. Ken came with a dolphin, and I think that was a Kira. No other, like no like Midge or Teresa or Skipper. I think that was just a Kira, and she came with a seal. So they all had an animal attached, and I think there was a bigger, like one of this. So this is called Kaiko. A bigger set with a bigger orca separately also. I don't know, this is like a backpack probably, so you can put this on her. I don't know. There she is with her diving accessories. Woo! Yeah, missing the flippers, but I mean, this is cool. It's not one of the Barbies that was on one of my, like, you know, wish list very high or anything, but she looks amazing. She has this cool pink and black color scheme, and I have the animal, which is a really cute one, and I can check which one I want to put on her, so which suit. And I will definitely try out this, you know, color changing feature on her legs. So I'm really happy with her. With warm water, she turns like skin color. Her black disappears, but it also reappears really, really fast. I haven't tried this, but let's try if that changes somewhat. No, it doesn't appear to change, so I guess that this is just a variant with the purple. And I also already put both of them in the fridge and in the freezer, so also with cold it didn't change them. So there you go. I think that's it. I think this is all that was in the box, in the last box, and it's quite a lot. So we had the Toy Story items, we had lots of sweets, Japanese ones, and I don't know, Dornröschen, so Sleeping Beauty sweets. We had the Keypers and the Lucky Bell pony, the skirt for the Lil Miss, pony accessories, cherry Merry Muffin accessories, etc. So Wendy cassette tapes and a Barbie, and this amazing Barbie journal. Can you even see it anymore? Yeah, there it is. So such a fun like haul all together. I know I should have like opened up the packages already like month and month ago, but like this I could open up all three of them all together and have this wonderful like fun boxing Friday for you. So I really hope you enjoyed it with all of these different toy lines. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And by the way, I have reached 3,000 subscribers. I'm so thankful. So every one of you who is a subscriber of mine, I thank you like from the bottom of my heart that you are returning to watch my videos, and that we have this kind of a small community. In the comments, I always recognize the ones that like always put comments, and even though when you say I usually don't comment or I don't have time to comment, you don't need to. Oh my goodness, I also don't comment on every video that I watch, like where would we end up? But if you want to tell me anything, you have something special to say, I hope to keep the comments open for you. And if you're not one of those subscribers and you want to join, very easy, just click the subscribe button. And if that's helpful for you, also the notification bell. If you wanna like join this and always wanna be informed like when my video goes up, just subscribe. It doesn't cost any money. It's just like easier for you and it helps out my channel. So thank you for 3K. It's kind of bonkers. I didn't even notice it because I don't have like a close eye on my like subscriber count all the time. But then my friend Kyushu was like, hey, congrats to 3K. I was like, oh. And then I saw in the comments like Tommy also like, hey, congratulations to 3K. Like, yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and for being here. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!